Have you ever heard those chilling tales from the past? Stories whispered in hushed tones about being buried alive? It sounds like something straight out of a horror movie, right? But what if I told you there is unsettling evidence that this terrifying fate was a very real fear for people in centuries past? So much so that they invented ways to try and escape it. Today, we read diving deep into the history of taphophobia, the fear of being buried alive, and exploring the disturbing discovery of coffins found scratched from the inside. Let's travel back to the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries. Medical science was, to put it mildly, not what it is today. Doctors had limited tools and knowledge. Conditions like comas, catalepsy, or even a simple fainting spell could easily be mistaken for death. Imagine the scene. A person's breathing becomes shallow, their pulse faint, their body cold. To an untrained eye, or even a doctor of the era, they would appear to be gone. The grieving family would then proceed with the burial, completely unaware that their loved one was still alive, trapped in a state of suspended animation. This wasn't just a one-off fear. It was a widespread panic. Newspapers and literature of the time were filled with horrifying accounts, both real and sensationalized, of premature burials. Think of Edgar Allan Poe's stories like The Premature Burial, which perfectly captured the public's terror. This collective anxiety led to a strange and fascinating period of invention. People demanded safety coffins. These weren't your ordinary wooden boxes. They were elaborate contraptions designed to give the deceased a fighting chance. Some had a bell attached to a string that was placed in the person's hand, leading to the phrase, "saved by the bell." If they woke up, they could ring for help. Others had air tubes for breathing, ladders, or even feeding tubes. It shows just how deeply this fear was embedded in the culture. Now, for the most unsettling part of this story, the physical evidence. Throughout the years, as old cemeteries were exhumed for relocation or construction, workers have made some truly macabre discoveries. They've unearthed coffins with scratch marks scarring the inside of the lid. Skeletons have been found in contorted positions, with fingers broken or worn down to the bone, suggesting a desperate, frantic struggle to break free. The coffin linings were sometimes torn to shreds. It's a truly horrifying image to conjure, the silent, dark struggle of someone waking up to their worst nightmare, trapped 6 feet under.